Hi guys, welcome to Robin Hood Diaries, or the second half, I guess, after the big reveal that just happened. Me getting the first box of books, finally ready to go. So here they are, kind of around me, just kind of a reinforcement or a follow-up to the box cutting from the earlier episode. Also talking about the themes in the book that were not known before. So here's the breakdown of the books, and again, this is all like I can order more. I have no idea if anyone's going to want these books, and so I'm well connected with my publishing house, or my print house, I should say. So it's just a matter of that, basically just an email. But to give you the situation on this first batch that are going out, again, I cannot say sale, pre-sale, any of that stuff, because it's not a sale, it's a giveaway. And actually, I'll tell you in a moment, there's a discount available for the first batch going out, where actually it's $2 off the cost, the free ad cost. So like I'm kind of paying you $2 to take my book for free. So I won't keep you long tonight because we did the big reveal. That went for, I don't know, about 5 minutes, and then, the cliffhanger. Well, the cliffhanger is, aside from the fact that the book is entirely themed around tarot cards. Yes, I know that's a different way of saying it, but I grew up, a very close person to me in my family used to throw for me, and so that's how I got used to saying that. But it is themed around that. Each chapter is a card, an interpretation of the card, the application of it to that chapter of my life, weaving it in, and how it kind of proves that I'm right about that card. I know, for lack of better words, much better words. With these books, you will also be getting a special ordered tarot card bookmark. It's beautiful colored, it almost looks like stained glass, and it's a bookmark. And I will only be plucking from those ones that correspond with the 10 chapters of my book. So you will not just get some random tarot card bookmarker. You will get one of 10 that correspond with one of the chapters that you have in my book. So if you use it in the book, at least you know that that bookmarker corresponds with the chapter, and that chapter actually also has a personal illustration from me. So that's triple whammy there for free at cost. So you're going to get the beautiful bookmarker. Also, as I mentioned, it will optional personalized autograph, just a signature, or just left blank. You want it for yourself, you want it for a stocking stuffer. Christmas is coming. Unusual little things to throw in with candy. This is definitely unusual. One thing I will say, though, before I get too much further into this, is there is a massive misconception about my book. And I guess I don't want to say it's intentional, but my prologue is, as we all know, probably very heavy hitting. It's out there. The recording of it used to be the first video on my show. And then it becomes a beautiful story about emotional impact, about tragedy, joy, love, and woven very nicely together in the end. So you're buying a whole different book, or I should say being paid to take a free, entirely different book than you thought. And also, like I said earlier, for those that may have gotten advanced copies or drafts, there is an entirely new chapter, chapter 8, that was written at the kind of 11th hour, and that made it into the book. So if you have one, you don't. But I'll explain that in a minute, or how you're gonna get one. So just to skip ahead and kind of move things along, here's the brass tacks on this first box available. And like I said, then it's just a matter of an on-demand kind of thing. Look, maybe 3 people want this thing. I don't know. I'll keep them forever. But if they do become popular, this is sort of kind of how, like, the first box, for example, is going to go. So as I mentioned in another teaser that was, I think I linked to other platforms, 35 of my first subscribers have made themselves public. As you know, you can go on any page and say, these are the subscribers that have made themselves public, you know, so-and-so subscribes to Sean. So these are 35 public subscribers of mine to my YouTube channel. And these are all earmarked for every 35 of those persons. Now, that is not to say that every 35 one of those public subscribers of my channel on YouTube is going to want to be given a free copy of my book. I don't know, there's reasons, I guess. But these will forever be, or, you know, for some time, indefinitely, exclusively reserved for those 35 subscribers, which I have earmarked for them individually, one by one. So those aren't going nowhere anytime soon. The other part is that I have friends, I have family, mostly mentors, folks that actually contributed to my development of this book, that gave me donations when I needed them, when I only had a certain number of chapters written, other folks that tolerated multiple chapters, one person that mentored me through the book, and things like that. So, but like people, you know, like that really donated and really helped, and the person that it's dedicated to gets a few. So these are all like essentials. They like had to go out. I mean, not, you know, I love you people, but these are like beyond earmarked. Okay, so we've got these now reserved. Now, like I said, maybe only 3 people of these 35 subscribers want one. And then that's all that more many that are available. But they're not going anywhere for now, as I said. So these are only 5 books, you guys. I mean, I wanted to keep 5. I mean, I have a dog-eared copy that's not even really good. I mean, it's dog-eared. And so these are 5. I thought I'd keep 5 for myself, whatever. I have none earmarked for my family. You know, probably 4 of those will go out. So here's just the situation as it stands. These are 10 books. If you don't count, or if you count, I should say, the 35 subscribers, let's say, assume that all 35 of these subscribers want the giveaway. These are already spoken for out the door like this week. These are my 5. And so these are 10 that are left. So like I said, this is completely like, you know, roll in, roll out basis. This is not like, oh my God, you're never, you know, like, you know, what's so historic about this book anyway? So this is what's like readily available out the door right now. And so I'm just going to give you a couple other bits of information I wrote down, so I'm, you know, so not get all scrambled. The folks that are getting these ones, these 35 that are earmarked for my subscribers, are getting a $2 discount off of the free cost price. So if, you know, the first whatever buyers, $2 discount off of the free of cost price, which brings it down to 15, with all the, you know, the bookmarkers and the autographs and everything. So this is like a $2 discount for these folks. These are, again, free. These are mine. And on these 10, it's nice for these 10, because after these 10, this is kind of going to be the breakdown. I don't know if you can see it or not, or if you want to like just like peek at it. I think it basically, it gives you almost to the penny, margin of error is like a couple pennies, that the cost of the book, I believe, is $85. That's including shipping to me plus production of the book. So that's, you know, the money I'm biting for them to even get me the book. And then 3-day priorities, easy for me, easy for you. I know it's like twice what you're paying for the book, but it's a cardboard envelope. I pop it in, you pay the $10.15, I think, and it's 3 days to you. So it's $15 because The total here is 17. That's going to be for the next order on the next shipment of books. What? These 10 available get this same discount. Yay! So, sort of bringing it to a close, I guess, is that the $2 discount that these people are getting, bookmarkers, autographs, brand new copy of the book, they're getting it the 17 regular price at 15 because of their $2 discount. These don't count. These don't count. These 10 available for now, out the door to whomever. You know, my contact information I'll make available. I'll put previews. It's in my profiles, SEANFRYE 66, year of my birth, at Gmail. The phone number is San Fernando Valley, area code 818-795-3443. You can text me, you can call me. That's why it's on all the platforms publicly. And these folks will also get the $2 discount. So all these will go for 15 as well, with the lovely stained glass corresponding bookmarkers. And if you want it signed, great. If you want it personally autographed to you with a little something, great. Or if you just want like a clean copy, that's fine too. Okay, so really that's it, you know? It's called The Slaughtered Princes of West Hollywood. I talked about the working title in the preview and how it came to be with the confluence of astrology and my life. And there's 2 more books to come, as I've mentioned. One sort of stepping into the pond right now, and the other sort of waiting in a cage. And I hope to have both those out by next year. Will, actually. And gosh, that's about it for the book situation right now. I'll be popping some previews or, you know, like, I don't know, reminders for these 10. And then, you know, info about like getting others or whatever. Or I'll let you know if nobody wants one of them. And then everybody gets a giveaway except for these people. I'll give mine, even. Okay. So I love you. You see a little bit more of my little studio here that I work out of in my loft. And I promise to go back to my talking head tomorrow. And what can I say? I love you as always. I'm glad to be able to finally be able to say this. You know, it's really cool. I've been mulling this book over for about 15 years, and it just sort of spit out about a year ago, and it's been many months in the making, producing, formatting, dimensions, structures, portals. Don't publish a book, you guys. It is a bitch and a half. Okay. I mean, I guess, you know, there's other, I went through so many, well, I went through, I don't know, half a dozen print houses. There was always some obstacle, as you know. What was the first launch was in May. I just started the channel, man. We're pushing 150,000 views in 4.5 months. Thank you all. Okay, that's it for now. You'll see me soon enough. And since I'm not kind of like really high tech here, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna turn off the camera for myself. So I love you, I miss you, I adore you for putting up with me, and see ya, bye.